Hello, everybody! I am Natalie, and today we're going to be playing Stay Tuned for Danger, the second game in the Nancy Drew Games series. Her Interactive is releasing game number 34, Mystery of the Seven Keys, in just a few weeks, and I'm excited. So I am doing a marathon playing through all of the Nancy Drew games. So, I'm gonna play on Junior Detective
Bess,
today.
You'll never guess who I'm visiting in New York. Maddie Jensen, your favorite soap star from Light of Our Love. Maddie is renting Aunt Eloise's apartment in New York. And after hearing about my last case, Secrets Can Kill, Maddie called to invite me up here. According to Maddie, Rick Arlen is getting death threats, but he won't go to the police. So
Why
she
not?
wants me to do some investigation work. Can you imagine anyone not liking Rick Arlen, daytime's cutest hunk? I have a sneaking suspicion, though, that there's more to this case than meets the eye. Call you later, Nancy.
Alright, so in this game we are in New York City, and this is a really snazzy
Come on in, Nancy. The door's open.
apartment that Maddie Jensen has here in New York City. She must be a very successful actress in New York City. We'll go talk to her in just a moment. Looks like Ned called before we got here, so wow, we should call him back at some point. I just want to point out to you guys some of these photos that have real people and then Maddie's face or other animated characters' faces just pasted into them, so that's fun. Yeah, I just find these very, very entertaining. But she's been in a lot of different historical type of films and performances, it looks like. And here she is!
Welcome to New York, Nancy. I'm really glad you could come out here on such short notice.
Yeah, you'll never believe it. I just got off a case in Florida and drove straight here, actually, so everything worked out.
I'm happy to help in any way I can. Aunt Eloise told me that someone on the set is getting death threats.
Well, for the past month, my co-star Rick Arlen has been getting these awful death threats. At first, we all shrugged it off. You get the occasional odd letter in this business. But then they started to get weird.
Weird?
Weird?
They're totally bizarre. Not only did he get letters, but somebody sent him a box of poisoned chocolates, a broken watch, and then there's that whole thing with the teleprompter.
Oh?
So what happened with the teleprompter?
Well, I was reading the teleprompter during a scene with Rick. All of a sudden, my lines read, "You're going to die a horrible death, Rick." At the time, we all thought it was some sick joke, but nobody admitted to doing it.
Someone sent him poisoned chocolates?
Rick's a major chocoholic. His fans and friends are always sending him boxes of candy. But these chocolates were so nasty, Rick spit them out. I've never seen Rick say no to chocolate before.
Tell me about the letters.
Well, the first ones had the letters cut out of magazines, you know, like on a ransom note. They were all signed by someone named B.T. Kaiser. Somehow the news leaked out and the press totally jumped on them. Then they started getting ugly and twisted.
Twisted.
Did Rick go to the police?
No, and that's the problem. No one is taking any of this seriously. Especially Rick. He thinks nothing will ever hurt him. Nancy, I'm running late. I need to get to the studio. Hey, why don't you come over and visit? I'll leave a visitor's pass for you at the security desk. Oh, before I forget, here's a copy of the house keys. I'm always losing my keys, so I've got plenty of copies. I'll write the studio's address on your map. Just catch a taxi cab outside and show them the map. They'll know how to get there.
Okay, so that is Maddie. And she's got a script here. There's a lot of things in her apartment that we can look at. my favorite thing that we can look at in her apartment is this magazine because of all of these fantastic photos of Rick Arlen. I don't really care much that there's stuff in this article that could be, you know, interesting to the plot. It's talking about how Rick might be leaving the show, but I just find this photo spread to be probably my favorite thing in this entire game. I can't decide which photograph my favorite is, but somebody had a lot of fun putting together this this spread, and I just want to recognize that. I'm told that my voice is a bit louder than the dialogue in the game, so if that becomes like a problem, I can fix it, but I will try not to talk over the characters while they were talking. Yes, we did stream Secrets Can Kill already. The very original one, not the remastered version, and finished that last night. Unfortunately, we had a little bit of a malfunction, so the recording did not get posted to the channel. So maybe we'll replay it, or maybe maybe it will get uploaded at some point, but for now we're just going with the live streams, and we'll see if we can get some recordings up later. So anyway, this is a letter that it looks like Maddie wrote to Rick. She wants to tell him things, but she doesn't know how he feels. But she thinks she knows how he feels. He's just playing the part of the confirmed bachelor, constantly looking for another date, but that's not who he really is. She's ready for a commitment, but he's not. This drawer here, it's one of these. Oh, it's this drawer.
Locked.
This drawer is always
It's
locked,
locked.
and there's not actually a key that you can open it with. So, and here's a love letter from Rick to Maddie. That is all I ask, your hand and your heart, and nothing more. Will you be mine, Maddie? Well, that sounds like something. Commitment. And here's Rick with sunglasses. She's got a lot of pictures of Rick just kind of hanging out around her apartment. Country club. A letter from her mom, I think. Yeah, her mom's kind of pushy. And she thinks that Maddie is all of the talent on the show. Without your talent, he'd be nothing. Remember that. So she doesn't think very much of Rick. Unfortunately. Let's see. Oh, and this is also something kind of creepy. See this eye right here in the calendar? If you, like, click on the calendar again, it closes. It's like it's never there, and then it just hides itself in the flowers. But I've always thought that was kind of a weird little addition to this game. What else do we have? More pictures. Ooh, another picture of Rick and Maddie. Got the TV over here. We don't have anything to play right now, so we won't. Maddie's won an award for Best Actress. The annual Soap Star Awards. Congrats. It looks like she's got some Oscars up there too. So that's kind of crazy. And then it looks like she's sporting some Poppy Dadas on her wall, perhaps. Wow, this is such a good picture of everyone in it. Is that Lillian? So we have Dwayne, Maddie, Rick, and Lillian, and just none of them look good in this photo. And also, they literally just pasted the characters' heads onto real people's bodies, which is just kind of a disturbing effect already. What a wild time. Okay, Gosh, that's also just not a good picture for anyone in it. It would be fine probably if it was the original people in the photo, but with the characters, it's a lot. Okay, we're gonna go visit Maddie at the studio.
Taxi!
Where can I take you today, miss?
1999 Broadway, please.
And this is Worldwide Broadcasting. Oh, that was, yeah. Okay. So this is the soap opera studio. There's all kinds of places, but we can't go to any of them. There are magazines in this lobby that you can look at. And they have letters cut out of them. So that's kind of unusual. Very interesting. We have photos of the stars. You can meet Rick Arlen in person. Wow, how do we get a tour? I want to take a tour. Okay, and this guy over here, one of my favorite characters in the game, the real hero, Ralph Gardino. He's very good at his job.
Can I help you?
Hi, Ralph.
Yes, Maddie Jensen left a visitor's pass for me. It should be listed under Nancy Drew.
Here you are. You'll need to sign for it. You'll need to come to this desk every time you enter so I can log you in.
Seems reasonable.
Have a nice day.
Thanks, you too. Alright, this is a lovely portrait of Mildred Strathorn. She is the owner of the studio, I
I don't
believe.
care who he is. No one breaks a contract with Bill Pappas. I'll kill him before he runs out on me.
Whoa. Who are you going to kill? Bill? Bill? Okay.
It's open.
Alright, here's Maddie's dressing room.
Hey, Nancy. Glad you could make it. We'll be shooting soon, so I only have a couple of minutes to chat.
Can you tell me why someone would want to send these threats to Rick?
He's talented, handsome, and rich. Some people would hate him just for that. But Rick wouldn't hurt a fly. I have no idea why someone's trying to scare him with these threats.
So how long have you been a couple?
Because
you
you
mean
clearly
off-screen
are.
or on-screen? You see, Rick and I dated when we were with the touring company for Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, I definitely didn't know that because I didn't go through your desk and read all of your love letters.
Do you think an old flame of yours could be motivated by jealousy to do this to Rick?
Actually, Rick and I are no longer dating.
Oh.
But come to think of it, I do know someone who could be jealous enough of Rick to do something like this. Yuri Danner, Rick's twin brother. I'm sorry, Nancy, it's been a running joke around here. You see, Rick's character has an evil twin, Yuri, and everyone's been saying that it's him who's causing all this trouble. But seriously, I have no idea who could be behind this. Oh, look at the time, I've got to get to makeup. Hey, why don't you come down to the set in a few minutes? I'll be shooting a scene with Rick. In the meantime, make yourself at home.
Alright, and once again, Maddie runs out on a conversation with us and leaves us to snoop in her space. So, this is another script. She's got lots of scripts. Lots of scripts. This is a puzzle. You can rearrange these things. You don't have to. It's an optional puzzle. But if you do, then there's a letter. So, go ahead and take a few minutes to try to solve this. Maybe. The controls on this puzzle are a little bit clunky because I don't think you can... Yeah, you have to like click on the piece to move it, but then you have to go to the edge of it to rotate it. And it would be nice if you could like right click and rotate and then left click and pick up. So I like to start by turning all of the pieces in the correct direction based on the lettering. And then I'll probably start with the edges and just put them all in like on the sides that they're supposed to go to. There's one more. There it is. Alright, let's see if we can piece these together. So I see that goes together there. Be done. And then does that go under that? I think that might be the way that side is supposed to go. However, see however, or the end of however, and that looks like that also goes to, yeah, okay, that looks great. And now for the hard part, we've got to piece all of these middle pieces together. So let's see, I see the word disgust here. Can I find the beginning of that word? Here, I think that's it. Okay. Let's see. Sorry that? Maybe? Oh, that also says that. That looks like it matches up a bit better, maybe. So let's go with that. Sorry that it has to... Has to what? Oh, these pieces look like they go together, but that does not go there. Fairly certain. What needs... Ooh, we both know what needs to be done? Yeah, okay. Trust me on this. Okay, I think that whole second row there is good now. Those look like they go together. Calms down. We can be together. And everything. Everything calms down. Okay, I think the bottom row looks good. So this is good. That looks like that matches that D there. And that looks like the bottom of that word. It has to work out like this. Wait. Yeah. Sorry that it has to work out like this. Okay, great. And then just, I think these two need to switch. And there it is. Sorry that it has to work out like this, but there is no choice at the moment. You must trust me on this. We both know what needs to be done, and I am taking the steps, however drastic, to see that it is finished as we discussed. I just need your support. When all this blows over and everything calms down, we can be together. So who wrote this? Did someone write this to Maddie and she ripped it up and hid it in her jewelry box? Is that what's going on here? And here we have fan mail for Maddie. What else have we got? More? How many Oscars has Maddie won? This is crazy. She's got like 6 of them. What is she doing here? No wonder she can afford such a nice apartment. She is truly an award-winning actress. Okay, so in this drawer we have a picture of Rick and a tube of lipstick that has been like pressed down. Almost like someone wrote something in that lipstick. That's kind of weird. Look at... There's a... No? Maybe not. Okay, I thought there was something we could look at over there too. And here we have a note in French. And some newspapers. Still talking about Rick possibly leaving the show, but what is more interesting, I think, is that elephants trampled the peanut vendor and 3 clowns were injured. That is tragic. Is the peanut vendor... That's not good. And then, looks like things are not going great for the studio. Also, an embezzler escaped to Rio de Janeiro. Is there something under the pillow on her chair? No? I must have dreamed that. Alright, and that is Maddie's dressing room. Can we talk to... Oh, we don't want to leave just yet. Can we talk to Rick? Nope, he's not in. Great. Oh, hey, Tom Selleck. Let's see, what else is here? Lillian? Can we talk to her? Nope, can't talk to her. How about...
It's open!
Oh, we can talk to someone here.
Hello there. Oh, are you a visitor? According to the policy's memo dated July 14th, 1954, no one is permitted in the prop room, except for those people permitted in the prop room. You may want to talk to the director, Lillian Weiss, if you want to become permitted. She likes to do all of the hiring around here. Good day, my dear.
Well, okay. She wasn't in her office, so I couldn't. Well, we had there none other than the Mildred Strathorn. And let's go watch them film a scene of this soap opera. They must be pretty good if Maddie has won 6 Oscars. We don't know how many Oscars Rick has won, but if they have such a star as Maddie in this show, it's gotta be pretty high quality, right?
Places, everyone. Are we locked in?
Yes, Miss Weiss, we're clear to shoot.
Have we blocked this already?
Yes, I think.
Quiet on the set.
I would hope so.
Is the floor ready?
Check.
Audio. Check.
Roll tape.
Stand by, camera 1.
Stand by music.
Take camera 1.
Rory, I have to talk to you.
I don't want to see you, Serena.
No, Rory, don't go. I love you.
I don't want to see you, Serena.
Oh my!
Sheesh! What was that? I could have been killed! Get my agent on the phone, now!
Clear him out, everybody.
Wow.
Looks like that's a wrap for today.
Stage crew, you're on stage.
I don't know what to say. Wait, why is the stage crew on standby? What? They didn't do anything. Everybody else gets to go home, but they have to stick around? Why? Justice for the stage crew. For those of you who don't know, I currently work as a member of the stage crew, so, yeah. Very much an advocate for them. Rory, I have to talk to you. I don't want to see you, Serena. No, Rory, don't go. Your time is running out, Rick Arlen. You better kiss your career and your life goodbye because the end is near. Mwahaha. Oh no. So I guess the Klieg light that fell from the ceiling. Somebody didn't think that Rick's acting was quite up to par with with 6-time Oscar winning actress Maddie Jensen, who was clearly flawless in that scene. And so
The wheel is stuck.
they tried to drop a light fixture on his head. At least that's what I'm going with as motive here, because I expected great things from that scene, and I don't want to see you, Serena. Just didn't quite deliver to my expectations. Also, I love that they're like, did we block this already? When they're like literally about to film. Like, I sure hope you blocked it already. Like, you probably just did that like a few minutes ago. Do you not remember? The navigation in this room is really weird. You have to like walk away in order to access certain areas. Even though you might be closer to them, you have to like go to the middle of the room and then click on where you want to go. So that's a lock up there. It's based on a Pigpen cipher, which is a super bizarre thing to have in a film studio. We did see down here, I looked at it quickly, we have the shaved off device. This doesn't look like it just broke due to wear and tear. This clamp has been, like, that is a very clean cut. And also, a clamp like this is a very thick piece of metal. It would not just randomly break cleanly like that. It would take quite a lot of force to break it at all. So somebody definitely did that on purpose. Okay, let's see. Let's go talk to why. Okay, I thought it was doing a U-turn. It wasn't.
What kind of studio are you running here? My client could have been killed.
I told you I'd get to the bottom of this. I've already closed the set to visitors.
My client could have been killed. Okay, so someone is upset about their client, but the set is closed to visitors. Wait, I'm a visitor. Oh no.
It's open. Oh, Nancy, this is horrible. There's no way that could have been an accident. I think it's another attempt to get Rick. The timing's just too weird. All of these threats, and now he's almost killed on stage. I'm too upset to deal with this. I gotta get out of here. I need some space. We'll talk later.
Maddie, are you ever going to just, like, finish a conversation with me without leaving me alone in the room? Okay, there's not anything in here that we hadn't already seen. We already kind of explored her room, so we won't stick around in here. I suppose you could improvise a block. If you're not familiar with the term block, in regards to, like, theater, film, blocking is the movement in a scene. So when you block a scene, you are establishing what the movement, where people are going to be standing, is going to be. I suppose you could just let the actors do whatever they want to, but you wouldn't do that. So I sure hope they blocked it already before they filmed it.
Entrez-vous.
Entrez-vous. Oh, somebody speaks French.
Hello, gorgeous. Where have you been all my life?
And here we have a real-life Ken doll, Rick Arlen, with his plasticky, bronze, middle-parted hairdo.
River Heights?
Touché. So, you're an old friend of Maddie's. She told me you were coming up to visit. She said you find me irresistible.
Whoa. That's not true.
Well, you know how Maddie exaggerates.
Don't I know it? She's been driving me crazy worrying about me and these wacky letters I've been getting.
Well, I mean...
I would think poison chocolates are a bit beyond wacky, wouldn't you say?
Poison chocolates? Oh dear, Maddie's really gone over the top with this. They were just a bad batch, that's all. Look, if you dare me, I'll eat one. But if we're gonna play that game, I'd prefer another dare. So, how about it, Nancy? Truth or dare?
Dare!
Okay, while I go to makeup, stay here, get all cozy, and stay beautiful.
That's not a good dare, Rick. I mean, that's hardly a dare anyway, because I was going to find a reason to stay in here after you left to snoop around, so you're just making it easier on me. Okay, we have a threat cut out of magazine letters. Oh, my computer's... Sorry about that. We have a threat cut out of magazine letters. Just like the magazine letters that we saw were cut out of pages in the lobby. And here we have a couple more of those. And Maddie had one of Rick's headshots in her desk drawer. Interesting. Then again, I'm sure a lot of people have a copy of Rick's headshot. I have a feeling he's the kind of guy... Yeah, look, he's got a bunch of signed, autographed ones just sitting here. He's probably the kind of guy who just walks around on the street handing out his signed photographs to people. That's the kind of person that he strikes me as. Me and my gal at the Hamptons. Alright, we got some 3D glasses. We'll just snag those for our own personal use. This must be the broken watch that Maddie was telling us about that she didn't elaborate on. I even know the access code to your penthouse. Wow. Man, somebody's following him. Alright, this is the box of chocolates. And he's only eaten one. Die, Rick, is spelled out in lettering in the chocolates. Oh my. How do I loathe thee? Let me count the ways. I loathe thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach. I want you out of sight. For the ends of vanity and ideal conceit, I loathe thee to the level of everyday's most quiet need by sun and candle flame. I loathe thee freely as you strive for fame. I loathe thee purely as you cannot turn from praise. Oh, we have a full stop in the middle of a sentence, or in the middle of a line. Wow. I loathe thee with the passion put to use in my old griefs and with my childhood's faith. What does that mean? I loathe thee with a hate I seem to lose with my better dates. I loathe thee with the breath, smile, tears of all my life. And if it comes to pass, I shall only love thee well after your death. That is very, very bad poetry. It's trying to be all Shakespearean, but it is not. Scared you, didn't I? Good, because this was just a dress rehearsal. Only my revenge is truly sweet, Rick Arlen, so prepare for your long and bitter end. So this one is typewritten, unlike the magazine letters. And the Y is dropped, which is unusual. Then we have dead flowers, black roses. Okay, so he has 3 Oscars. Okay. I wonder if he has 3 more at home, like Maddie. Maybe they are both 6-time award-winning stars. Alright, we got another typewritten. We have some typewritten letters, we have some magazine letters, and then we have some handwritten letters. I'll be happy to deliver the punchline right in your face! Ha! Good one, dude. Okay, and that is Rick Arlen. Can we go... Can we talk to Millie again? She just gonna give us the same
there.
speech.
Oh, are you a visitor?
She is.
According to the policy's memo dated July 14th, 1954, no one is permitted in the prop room, except for those people permitted in the prop room. You may want to talk to the director, Lillian Weiss, if you want to become permitted. She likes to do all of the hiring around here. Good day, my dear.
I would like to become permitted. Let's talk to her. Hey Lillian, can I have a job?
May I help you?
Hi.
Yes, hi. I'm a friend of Maddie's, and
Do I look like a tour guide? Look, the set's closed to visitors. I'll need to take your pass away. But if it's any consolation, I'll be more than happy to show you the door.
Well, she stole my pass. I just wanted a job. Lillian? Okay, well, that's disappointing. Cool, I guess. I guess we'll go talk to Maddie.
Where to, lady?
7226 Lexington Avenue, please.
On my way.
She said she needed some space, but Rick's life is at stake here.
Hi, Nancy. I'm sorry for skipping out on you like that. I guess I'm not a very good hostess. It's just that this whole thing with Rick really shook me up.
Well, at least you're self-aware, Maddie. You're not a very good hostess so far.
I just ran into Lillian, and she kicked me out of the studio.
Yeah, Lillian's pretty cranky these days.
It was super rude.
Wait a minute. I've got an idea on how you can get back into the studio. You know, my agent could get you a job as an extra so you could get on the set. You don't have to do anything. They just need to have people standing by.
Oh.
That sounds great. But what should I say if they ask about you and me?
Just tell them you're an aspiring actress who I've taken under my wing. I'll give Dwayne a call first thing tomorrow. Just stop by there in the morning. I'll tell him you're an old family friend who's decided to try out acting as a career.
Wow, thanks, Maddie. That would really kick off my acting career.
That'd be great. Thanks, Maddie. Well, I'm sure you've got to rehearse for tomorrow.
Yeah, I should get back to learning my lines for tomorrow. Good luck.
I mean, that would help me you know, solve the mystery, because that's why I'm here. All right. So we could call Ned because he called. So let's give him a call. Tell him what's going on.
Hello?
Guess who?
Nancy! First you leave me to visit your aunt in Florida, and now you're in New York. By the time you get back to River Heights, I'll be an old man.
That's okay. I'll still love you.
Even if I'm bald and wearing dentures?
No way.
Uh-oh. Well, I hate to tell you this, but the guys on the team all shave their heads, and I just got a tooth knocked out last week in practice.
Oh.
But I know you'll still love me.
Ned.
So, Hannah told me about the investigation you're working on. Sounds neat, but kind of dangerous. Anything I can help you out with?
I like this voice of Ned. This is the only time that we're going to see him voice Ned in a game. From here on out, it's going to be a different voice actor. But I think this actor does a good job, even though I do really like Scott Carty's Ned. And he will be Ned for the rest of the game. Or, not the game, the rest of the series. Whoa, worse than Daryl Gray.
I finally met the Rick Arlen. That man has an ego the size of Texas. He's worse than Daryl Gray.
I'm not sure I like you jet-setting across the country, meeting all of these Enrico Suaves. So, are these threats he's been getting serious?
Nancy does meet a lot of Enrico Suaves.
The threats are, but Rick's not. He's pretty nonchalant about them.
Huh, that's odd. Maybe there's more to the threats than he's saying. There might be some information in them that he doesn't want you to know about. So, what else can I help you out with?
Guess what? I gotta look at the letters Rick has been getting. Some of them have the letters cut out of magazines, and some of them are typewritten. But get this, the Y is dropped on the typewritten letters.
Sounds like two different MOs. But what a clue! Now if you can only find the typewriter that drops its Y. So, what else can I help you out with?
Ned, you've practically solved the case for me.
I think that's it for now. I miss you.
I miss you too. Goodbye.
Aw, so sweet. They love each other so much. Okay, let's call George too. Just for kicks. Because I think we can.
Thane residence.
Hi, George. It's Nancy.
Nancy, how are you? Are you still in Florida? Did you ever solve that case you were working on?
Oh, yeah. It's done, George. Solved it in like 2 hours.
That case is solved. You're not gonna believe this, but I'm now in New York on another case.
Wow. From the palm trees of Florida to the streets of New York City, Nancy Drew is on the case. What is it this time? Missing jewels? International spy ring? Maybe a ghost or two?
Haha, nothing quite like that.
I wish it were only a ghost or two, but it's a lot more serious. Get this. Rick Arlen from Light of Our Love is getting death threats.
You're kidding! Don't tell Bess that. She'll want to fly out there and save him. She absolutely adores Rick Arlen. So, have you met any of those other daytime superstars?
Where is Bess anyway? I'll need her soap opera expertise for this case.
If there's one thing Bess knows, it's her soaps. But you're out of luck. She's gone out of town for a couple of days. Is there anything I can help you out with?
A couple of days.
Rick was almost killed by a falling Klieg light.
Oh my gosh! Is he all right? Was it an accident?
You kind of buried the lead there, Nancy.
It appears to be an accident, but they've closed off the set.
I don't know why I said
Searched
that.
the area. Maybe the light was sabotaged to fall.
It definitely did not appear to be an accident. I don't know why I said that.
I'm certain that it was. I found a light clamp on stage that looks as if it had been sawed through.
Yeah.
That pretty much narrows your suspects down to someone in the studio. This had to be an inside job.
Talk to you later.
Good luck and be careful.
Yeah, it had to be for sure. Okay, so Maddie set us up with her agent, Dwayne.
Taxi.
Yeah, what's the address?
318 West 10th Street, please.
You got it.
So we're gonna go talk to him. But we have to find his buzzer. Let's see. Mad Dog Towing. Okay, it's not any of those. I'm Trouble? Ugh, that's a terrible sound. Wait, did I miss it? Hold on. I'm looking for Powers Talent. Oh, here it is. It is there. My bad.
Go away.
Wait, but I...
Don't you understand?
Mr. Powers, Maddie Jensen sent me to see you about a job as an extra.
I'm sorry. Sweet 101. Come in.
Yeah, thank you. Ugh, such a loud sound. When I was a kid playing this game, I don't know why it never occurred to me to press the same button twice in a row, like consecutively, without pausing for a bit in between, but it took me a long time to realize that that was how you got in. I pressed every button. I pressed every button more than once, but I don't think I pressed them. I didn't press his button twice in a row for far too long.
Come in.
Took me a long time to figure out how to solve
I
that.
apologize for my abrupt greeting. You must understand that if I opened my door to every struggling actor in this town, I'd never be able to get my work done.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'll be happy to meet with your assistant if you're too busy.
Actually, I am in need of an assistant at this moment. I had to terminate my previous secretary. I'm afraid that my standards are rather high for most people.
Oh, nice.
Well, I'm just starting out in the acting business. I hope my lack of experience won't hurt my chances of getting a job as an extra on Light of Our Love.
Oh, that's okay, Nancy. It's Nancy Drew, right? Maddie spoke highly of your abilities, and I am more than happy to give a young actor a chance, if I can.
Well, thank you.
Normally I don't do this, but seeing that you're a friend of Maddie's, I could pull some strings for you. You see, Worldwide uses me almost exclusively for hiring their talent. Not only did I provide them with Maddie Jensen, but Rick Arlen as well.
Exclusively. Yeah, so anything for Maddie is Dwayne's philosophy.
You're Rick Arlen's agent?
Yes, I was. But I must confess that the man has no talent.
No talent!
Were it not for his good looks and charm, he'd never have gotten to where he is now. You see, Rick foolishly believes acting is a status symbol, not an art form. He's a ladder climber who'll use anyone to crawl his way to the top.
Ladder climber.
A ladder he's sure to fall from one of these days. Well, Nancy, you must be anxious to start this assignment. I'll call right now and have a pass waiting for you at the reception desk. Now, if you'll please excuse me, I must get back to work. It was a pleasure meeting you. Please call on me for any other needs you may have.
Okay, thanks, Dwayne. Can I talk to him again? No?
I need something to make this work.
Did he sneak out of his office as soon as I turn around? Or lock the door on me and pretend not to be home? Dwayne, I just saw you. I know you're
Where can I
there.
take you today, miss?
1999 Broadway, please.
Okay, so nice and quick, we got hired.
Can I help you?
Just like that.
Hi, I've been hired as an extra by the Powers Agency.
Here you are. You'll need to sign for it. You'll need to come to this desk every time you enter so I can log you in.
So easy.
Thank you, and good luck.
Hey, thanks, Ralph. Appreciate it. Okay, now that we're back in business,
It's open.
check in with Maddie.
Hi, Nancy. Glad to see Dwayne could get you a job as an extra. Who knows, maybe you'll be the next Serena Livingston.
Haha, if I'm lucky.
As if. I'm lucky if I can remember my stage left from my stage right. Dwayne was very helpful.
Super
I can't
helpful.
believe he got me a part, just like that.
Dwayne's a great guy. He gave me a chance when no one in this town would even give me the time of day.
I don't think Dwayne likes Rick very much.
Actually, the feeling's mutual. Dwayne was Rick's agent and helped him get the part of Rory Danner. But later on, Rick ditched him to go with a larger agency. I guess to help him get out of his contract here.
Ooh.
Well, I'll see you later, Maddie.
Be careful, okay, Nancy?
Sounds like things are kind of spicy between Rick and Dwayne. Oh, Rick is not here. Okay. Well, let's go shove it in Lillian's face that we got hired back anyway.
Ah, I see Maddie's friend is now working as an extra for us.
Yeah.
So, are you trying to get discovered, or are you just hard up for a job?
I'm working with Dwayne Powers Agency. I heard he's a really good agent.
Oh, please. Don't get your hopes up too high. It's not like you're working for commercial artists or Edison Talent. We use Dwayne whenever we need someone right away. Usually extras or gophers. If we really need talent, we call someone else.
He told me that you use him almost exclusively.
I thought you might be interested to know that I found a light clamp on the set. It looked as if it had been sawed off. That was no accident on the set. It was a deliberate attempt on Rick's life.
Well, it looks like we've got ourselves a little Miss Sherlock Holmes on the set. Look, we didn't hire you to play junior detective, so don't be sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, okay?
How did you know that I'm playing on Junior Detective?
Well, I'll let you get back to your business.
You do that.
I feel called out. Alright, that's Lillian. She's mean.
It's open!
Am I finally allowed to be here?
Yes, my dear.
Yes, I think I am. Hey!
Hi, how can I enter the prop room?
I see. Well, I don't just let anyone enter my prop room without showing me that they're clever enough to take on the responsibility. Listen to my riddle, and when you know the correct answer, I'll let you in. Soft as a petal that falls from a tree. The more I dry, the wetter I'll be. What am I?
I bet Lillian loves having to solve these riddles every time she comes in and out of the prop room.
Very good. Let's see if you can answer one more. I run all day and never walk. I tell you something, but I do not talk. What am I? Very good. Let's see if you can answer one more.
What? You
When
said
you
that
look at
last
my
time.
face, it's easy to see. You're looking at you when you're looking at me. What am I?
I think that might be the easiest one.
That's it. I have stumped many people with my riddles.
Like Lillian?
You are quite the sleuth. You may go and enter the prop room now, while I go and unpowder my nose.
You mean, out of all the things you have in here, you don't have a box of tissues? That seems like it would be useful in a, like, 50-year-old prop room. Okay, there's a lot of things. A lot of things that you can look at in here. We will not probably look at everything. Let's see if I can remember the important stuff, though. Okay, so we need to look at this, I believe. Or at least this is a puzzle that you can solve. Gotta get all the rings to the other side. Fortunately, since I'm playing on Junior Detective, this level is pretty easy. We just have 4 rings. On the Master one, I think there's like 6 rings or something, but it's the same technique that you use to solve the puzzle regardless of how many rings. It just takes a little longer. A bit more back and forth with more. So yeah, we needed that. We needed that piece of clock hand. There's something like written around the edge of this map, but what I really care about and that you cannot miss or else the game will come to a screeching halt are these pliers. You cannot finish the game if you don't have those pliers. And I'll grab a doorknob because instead of locking her door like a normal person, Millie removes the doorknob when she leaves for the night. So if I have a spare doorknob, then I can just let myself back in. I want to go back here, but I can't because it's locked. There's something in here. Dear Ms. Strathorn, time to celebrate. Can you give us something from the set? Maybe something from Serena Livingston or Rory Danner. Those are the Ivory Charm and the Spider Sapphire are references to the book series, the Nancy Drew book series. Those are names of the titles. Thank you for your contribution. We hope the show doesn't get canceled. That's kind. Very sweet. Yeah, there's a lot of references to the book series. There's like a jewelry box that has pieces from different titles of the book, like the Sapphire, the Ivory Charm. I think there's like a Lilac Inn. Scary spider. Okay, but we do need that oil can. So there's that. This logbook. Fake beard and mustache. Spirit gum. Maracas. Oh no. 3D glasses, alarm clock, hacksaw, letter opener, and tape recorder. Lots of things missing. I'm mostly worried about the maracas though. In the corner here, easy to miss, we have some login info, so that's going to help us. We need to know the password WWB1958. Okay. So, wait, didn't she say that the policy's memo is dated 1954, but the prop room wasn't...
drops its why.
The prop room wasn't established until 1958, or the studio wasn't? That's kind of weird. Okay, the typewriter drops its Y, and it looks like Millie is writing a script idea. Amnesia, suffering a concussion from a falling rat, and Rory is poisoned from rat poison. Yeah, that sounds like a great plot for an episode, Millie. I like it. Yeah, 1954. So... wild. Okay. Well, looks like the studio might be closed for the night, but that's okay, because our pass lets us get around anyway.
Something to make this work.
At least it does if I can...
need something to make this work.
There we go. It works, Nancy. So now that we have an oil can, we can use this ladder and let's go up to the catwalks. This is where the lights are. And that looks like a piece of fabric torn from somebody's clothing. So it's plaid. Maybe that will give us a clue. If we see someone wearing a plaid shirt, then they might be the person who tried to murder Rick. Okay. I have that clock piece, so let's use that. And I believe the time you need to set it to is 11 o'clock. Yes. And there's a secret key hidden in the clock on set for some reason that I cannot explain. But that seems like a good place for it. That key unlocks this cabinet over here, but it's dark. The light is out and I can't turn it on, so I can't see the instructions for this. So I will have to come back. And since the studio's closed, I think I can go ahead and snoop. Perhaps. Maybe. Can I? Can I not? Oh. I thought I could use this to unlock her door. Maybe I can't.
It's open.
Oh, well,
Have
Maddie's
you found
still
anything
here.
out yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah, I should get back to learning my lines for tomorrow. Good luck.
Okay, maybe the studio isn't closed? Okay, it looks like I can't snoop in people's rooms. Unfortunate. Oh. I can't get out this way, so I guess I'll come back later and try to snoop in people's rooms.
Hey, taxi! Where to, lady?
7226 Lexington Avenue, please.
On my way.
All right. Oh, a package for me. Nancy, I hope you're enjoying your trip to New York. Thought you might find this of interest. It's an interview with Rick Arlen. You know, for a young lad, he's quite fetching. Be careful. With love, Hannah. Thanks, Hannah. Glad you think Rick is hot. Okay, I think I need to turn the TV on first. Let's watch this legendary interview with the one and only Rick Arlen.
We're here on the set at Worldwide Broadcasting Studios with soap heartthrob Rick Arlen. The studios are abuzz with talk that you may be heading for a career in films. Will Rory Danner be killed off the show?
Rory is a character who is dear to my heart. I never put him in a life-threatening situation. I'll leave that to the writers.
Well, how could anyone in their right mind leave such a gorgeous co-star, Maddie Jensen? Is it true that your on-stage love affair has led to an off-stage romance?
Only my hairdresser knows for sure.
Weren't you seen with that actress Greta Von Kamloops at Cannes earlier this year? Any chance you may be starring in a film with her in the near future?
Oh no, not while I'm with the WWB network.
Our sources say that you've been a victim of a stalker. Is that true?
Well, yes, in a sense. I feel like I'm being watched at every moment, and always at the same time. Weekdays from 2 to 3 on Channel 13.
Oh, Rick.
Oh, Rick. What a funny guy.
Something to make this work.
Okay, so we need to watch that. Maddie, did you just leave your fireplace running while you were still at the studio when I left? That's a fire hazard for sure. Okay, Beth's called, so we can call her.
This is Bess.
Hi, Bess. It's Nancy.
Nancy, tell me everything. Did you get Rick's autograph for me? He's so gorgeous. It must be so exciting to be on the set with all those stars. George filled me in on everything that's happened, so tell me who the suspects are. I can't believe someone would do this to Rick.
You know, it just might be Rick who's behind these threats.
No way, Nancy. Why would he send death threats to himself? Get real.
It could be a publicity stunt.
I know Rick has a reputation for being a practical joker, but I think he'd get enough publicity by just being cute. So, who are the other suspects?
Let's see. There's this odd woman who's the prop master.
That must be Millie Strathhorn. Did you know she owns the entire network and it's worth millions? She's a total cat lover. I heard she treats her cats like royalty. So, who are the other suspects?
Maddie is really nice, but I can't rule her out.
Oh my gosh. Wouldn't it be weird if Maddie was behind it all? What if Maddie really had a secret motive to get rid of Rick? Like Marlena on Crimson Cove last year.
Bess, life isn't a soap opera.
I don't think so, Bess. Real life isn't a soap opera, you know.
So, who are the other suspects?
The producer doesn't exactly like Rick, but I've yet to meet him in person.
Who's the producer now? Is it William Pappas? Worldwide just hired him like 6 months ago to improve their ratings. Crimson Cove is really beating Light of Our Love.
There's the director, Lillian Weiss, who's not a very happy camper.
Oh yeah, Chatter Magazine had a whole spread on their breakup at some elegant restaurant. She dumped a whole pitcher of water on Rick's head.
Wait, what?
Lillian and Rick dated?
Mm-hmm. I think they started dating once he got onto the show. They'd always show up at these Hollywood premieres together. Okay, I'll be off in a minute. Nancy, I gotta go soon. So who else have you met?
My agent, Dwayne Powers, is pretty cool, but let's just say he's not one of Rick's #1 fans.
Pretty cool.
Never heard of him. It's so funny to hear you say my agent. So how did you hook up with him?
Really? I thought you would have heard of him.
I'm not that much of a fan, but I know about most of the major agencies soap operas use, and I've never heard of any Dwayne Powers. Okay, Mom, I'll be right down. Nancy, I gotta go. Give me a call later if you need some help, okay? Bye.
Bye, Bess. Alright, one more thing we'll try before just going to bed.
Yeah, what's the address?
318 West 10th Street, please.
You got it.
Let's see if... Okay, it sounds like he's not there. Okay, I guess we can't do that right now either.
Taxi!
Can we get into the
Where
studio?
can I take you today, miss?
1999 Broadway,
At this
please.
point, I don't think we
It's
can.
locked.
Yeah, I don't believe that we can. We can look and see that, hey,
It's locked.
there's a back entrance with a keypad, but we do not know the code. So, great. Let's go to bed.
Taxi!
Make it the next day.
7226 Lexington Avenue, please.
On my way.
And, hopefully, that's the same package. Hopefully we'll be able to snoop tomorrow. Okay. Still no letter here. Is Maddie here? I don't think so. She's not. Okay, let's go back to the studio. Show up for work.
Taxi!
Where can I take you today, miss?
1999 Broadway, please.
Weird that they're hiring extras when they're clearly
Can I
not
help you?
filming anything.
Hello, here's my pass.
Hello, Ms. Drew. Thank you. You may proceed.
Okay. Can we talk to Rick?
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Wait a second. Die, Rick? What? What is this? Play me. Well, that's probably not good. An explosive device? Oh no. And the solution is why, Rob?
It was pretty scary for a minute there.
And then what happened?
Once I defused the bomb and got out of there, I called the police, and I was stuck at the station for hours. They searched the dressing room and sent the bomb off to the crime lab, but they didn't find anything. Oh, and remind me to thank Chief McGinnis when I get back home. He vouched for me when I asked for a copy of the tape.
It sounds like things have gotten way out of control.
Oh, Ned, I've got another call. It's probably the police. I love you, and I promise I'll be careful. Call you later, okay?
Okay.
Hello, Miss Drew. This is Bill Pappas, the producer for Light of Our Love. I just wanted to thank you for your quick thinking and valiant efforts today. I understand that you've been detained at the police department.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Pappas, but it was nothing really.
Nothing.
Well, I believe you're very brave for what you've done. I can't help but wonder, though, what you were doing in Rick's room.
So the solution to the bomb is yellow, red, orange, blue. I just happen to have that memorized because YROB is the acronym and it's easy to remember. There's a couple of ways that you can figure that out, but it's not very... Honestly, a lot of players kind of just have to end up using trial and error. In one of Maddie's scripts, it's like a code that's hidden in it, and that tells you the solution. There's also somewhere else that I can't remember that it says that's what the solution is, but eventually you figure it out through trial and error. Hopefully.
I
Hey.
found that it was open and let myself in.
Nancy. Can I call you Nancy? I hate to be blunt about this, but we can't allow anyone to just walk into people's dressing rooms.
Well, maybe you should have better security.
Perhaps you should enforce better security then.
What? Hey, ever since Rick started getting threats, we've taken every measure to ensure his safety. We've even hired more security after that accident in the studio.
Can you answer some questions I have?
No. I'm very busy at the moment. But seeing what you did today, I guess I owe you one. What do you need to know?
No, but, actually, yes.
Can you think of anyone on the staff who has skills in explosives or electronics?
We definitely do not use explosives on our set. We use outside pyrotechnicians for location shoots. And of course, all of our technical crew are very knowledgeable about electronics. But I couldn't picture any of them making a bomb.
Are there many temporary employees working at the studio?
Yes, but all of our employees, either temps or permanent, are highly qualified and come from the best agencies. We don't hire just anyone. We carefully screen our employees.
I mean, you hired me. I doubt you screened me very carefully before you did that, because it was a very quick hire.
Do you believe someone from outside the studio could have done this?
That's impossible. This set has been closed down tight since that accident. I even hired extra security. My own mother couldn't have gotten in here.
Is there video surveillance of the dressing room?
We're currently working with the police on that. But there are no security cameras in the dressing rooms.
That's probably for the best. I would not recommend having a security camera in the dressing room, but outside of the dressing room, yes.
Who, besides Rick, would have keys to his dressing room?
Only Rick and the security personnel. We've already checked into this. Rick is very touchy about his room and won't even let the janitors clean it unless he's there.
How many security people do you employ? Is it just Ralph?
That's confidential. But rest assured, we hire the best security. And Mr. Gardino comes highly recommended. He's my wife's cousin.
I forgot about that.
Are there many people who have access to the studio at night?
Only our key talent and some of the floor managers have access. And of course, myself and Lillian. But we've often got projects going on around the clock. Post-production work and set design, to name a few.
Can I have a list of everyone who's been in the studio at night?
That's confidential.
Do you have surveillance video of the hallways, perhaps?
We're looking into that. Listen, we run a studio down here, not a prison. Sometimes staffers borrow the security videos when they run out. We've addressed this problem before, and I can guarantee it won't happen again. Hold on a second. No, tell him I'll call him. Don't put him on hold, I'll call him. What else do you need, Nancy? Hello?
Who takes care of the teleprompter?
Well, in theory, it's the lead scriptwriter's job to manage that part of production. But a lot of actors, especially Maddie, like to edit their script to add emphasis or direction.
Is Ms. Strathhorn the lead scriptwriter?
No, not at all. She's always submitting scripts and story ideas to our writers, but they never go anywhere.
Does the studio have any audio mixing equipment?
Of course we do. We have a whole department set up for audio recording. We also have some mixers in the control room.
Do you think I can see them sometime?
We're very busy with production right now, and we're no longer conducting tours. If you... hold on. No, Get someone else for that. We need to have someone on standby if he decides to leave. Sorry about that, Nancy. Any other questions?
I wonder if they took down the tour sign in the lobby if they're not conducting tours right now.
Who else has access to the staff offices?
The usual people. Janitors, some assistants, Millie, security. Now, is there anything else you need to ask of me? I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Well, thank you for your help in this matter, Mr. Pappas. Goodbye.
Yes, well, thanks again for your brave efforts today. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Okay, so now that that has happened and we defuse the bomb, this letter shows up. Senior personnel, entry code. Recent events are concerning. Additional security members. Sets closed to visitors. Found friends and family of various staff members wandering around backstage. Oof. Surprisingly, they all knew the talent entrance code, but I don't remember ever signing them on with the studio. The side entry code has now been changed to 3689. Keep this number confidential. And if I find out that anyone has given this code to non-authorized personnel, I'll dock your pay. Oh no. Alright, 3689. That is our key into the studio at night now. Excellent. Okay, I think Maddie's at the studio from now on. Not here, but I wanted to just check real quick. Great.
Taxi!
Where can I take you today, miss?
1999 Broadway, please.
Okay. They did not take the tour sign down. It is still there.
Hello, here's my pass.
Hello, Ms. Drew. Thank you. You may proceed.
Okay. Hey, Maddie.
It's open. Nancy, I'm so glad that you're okay. Everyone's been talking about that bomb scare. Rick's still shrugging it off, but I can tell he's upset about it.
Did Lillian and Rick date after you both broke up?
Yeah, Rick had been after Lillian for a while, pretty much to meet her film friends from out west. I warned her about Rick, but she didn't listen. Now she bears a grudge against me.
What a loser.
Rick's pretty good at loving and leaving them. What a loser.
Rick's not like that. At least he wasn't with me. Everyone has this idea that he dumped me, but it wasn't at all like that. He had a lot of trouble dealing with the pressures of his career and a relationship at the same time. We saw it happening and agreed to split up. Rick's a wonderful guy. I have no regrets.
Well, I'll see you later, Maddie.
Bye, Nancy.
People in the chat are saying it sounds like there's water running in the background. It might be my computer's like cooling fan. It's louder than it should be.
My hero, Nancy Drew. You know, according to ancient tradition, if someone saves your life, you should serve them for the rest of your life. So, what can I do for you, young lady? Your wish is my command.
I'm really not that young, Rick.
Right, I forgot. You're celebrating your 70th birthday next month? Oh, you are so sassy. But that's what I love about you. Sassy.
Sassy.
What is the story with the prop master?
Old Millie Strathorn, heir to the worldwide broadcasting fortune. She's great, except for the fact that she's never liked me. She thinks I'm too big for my britches, and that I wouldn't know a good thing if it came up to me and stuck its finger in my nose.
Is that a direct quote, Rick?
Can I ask your advice? Dwayne Powers is my agent. He's pretty good, isn't he?
Dwayne's a loser, babe. Don't tell me he's representing you.
He's a loser, babe.
Didn't he represent you?
Yes, he did. A very long time ago. I was young and naive, just like you, love. I made a mistake. Something you can't afford to do at this point in your career.
So, tell me, Rick, who haven't you dated on Light of Our Love? Oh, you've got quite a reputation on this set.
Whatever anyone's saying, I can guarantee that it's all wrong. I swear. I'm just misunderstood, that's all.
So, you've never dated Millie?
Nah, Millie hates me. Did I tell you she's been trying to write me out of the show ever since I got on board? I don't know why. Luckily, owning the company doesn't mean you can work as scriptwriter.
Uh-huh. So you've never dated Lillian?
Okay, I admit it. Lillian and I had a brief fling. But my heart's true to you, love.
Was this before or after you dated Maddie?
Afterwards, it was a rebound relationship.
Oof.
Lillian got to show me around to her friends as her trophy winner. And it was fun. For a while. I know, I've got this bad reputation as being some kind of Casanova, but everyone's got a second chance, you know? I just wish sometimes I could go back in time, just wake up and find it was just a dream and start all over. I wouldn't be known as Rick the Slick then.
Listen, I gotta go, Rick. Be careful, okay?
Stay beautiful.
I don't know, they might call you Rick the Slick because of your hair gel. Rick. I think I spotted another Oscar on his shelf back there, so the running tally for the number of Oscars that Rick has won is currently 4 that we have seen.
Well, well, well. I see our local hero has shown up for work. Not only can she waste everyone's time with prying questions, but she can find the time to save Rick from being blown to smithereens.
Yeah. Can I talk to you? I don't think you have an HR department, but Rick has been hitting on me.
Can I ask your advice on something? Rick's really been flirty with me. Should I take him seriously?
I think Rick's completely out of your league, but he'll flirt with any skirt.
Well, if you were good enough for him, then why shouldn't I be?
Listen, you don't know a thing about Rick and me. He used me to meet my friends from LA to try and schmooze his way into films. All along, I thought he really loved me. He just walked all over me.
Maddie warned me about Rick, too.
What business is it of hers if you date Rick or not? You know, she used to beg me not to go out with Rick. She was pathetic. If you ask me, she's totally lovesick with that guy.
Well, I'll let you get back to your business.
You do that.
You do that. Okay, bye, Lillian.
It's open!
Hey, Millie. Just gonna talk to everybody.
Why, hello! I hear you become quite the celebrity, saving Rory Dunner from those diabolical traps set by that cold-blooded scoundrel Yuri. Thank goodness you had my wire cutters, else you would have been blown all the way to Bakersfield.
Thanks. It was nothing, really.
Okay.
It must be wonderful to work with Rick Arlen. Is he really that exciting in real life as he is on stage?
Who? Rick Arlen? I never heard of him. You don't mean Rory Danner, do you, dear? He is a no-good, good-for-nothing, do-nothing, if you ask me. Oh, he's been a troublemaker ever since he's got here. What that man needs is a good swift kick and a you-know-what, causing poor Serena all that grief with his scampering around.
I should get back to the set. Goodbye.
Come back soon.
Okay, bye, Millie. Let's talk to Maddie real quick.
It's open. Have you found anything out
Oh.
yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah, I should get back to learning my lines for tomorrow. Good luck.
Okay, well, I was hoping we could follow up with her on some of the stuff that we just talked to people about, but I guess we can't. We're gonna come back at night and snoop around.
Hey, taxi!
Where to, lady?
7226 Lexington Avenue, please.
On my way.
So let's just make it night right now, so that we can do that. Okay, 3689 was the code.
Taxi!
Where can I take you today, miss?
1999 Broadway, please.
Okay. 3689. Excellent. Yeah, there was a security camera right up there. Okay, we already looked in Rick and Maddie's room, and I don't think that there's anything new to see there. But let's hop into Lillian's room for a sec. Okay, so we haven't been in here yet. So we've got this thing, and underneath it is a weird looking grid. And luckily we have our 3D glasses, so we can see it. This is the Pigpen cipher. So, yeah, that's helpful to know. We still need to know what the password to that room that locked room in the studio that we're trying to get into is the... Oh, look! The maracas! Lillian took them. That's kind of bizarre. I was not expecting that. I didn't actually think we'd get closure on what happened to the maracas. I'm glad to see that they are okay. Okay, there's been a number of incidents compromising secret codes. We can't have the codes leaking to the public. This is a decree from Ms. Strathorn. Sign out password decoder card. Will change weekly. Unfortunate that one reckless person has tainted an otherwise superb crew. A word of warning. If anyone unauthorized is caught with it, they will be terminated. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Mystery game. Mystery game. That's fun. Okay, so we had... What did we have here? Ah, rubber cement and like a knife of some kind. Can we look in our trash? How do I loathe thee? This is the poem that was with Rick's chocolates. It looks like Lillian sent them. Lillian is responsible for the terrible poetry. Okay, reschedule anger support group. I don't think you should reschedule that, Lillian. I think you need that. There's the printer, but we can print something.
There seems to be something written on it.
Can we make a rubbing? Yup, Suppressa chocolates. Lillian sent the chocolates, everybody. That is the way that it seems. Lots of anger support group scheduled. That's good. That's good. Don't put it off, Lillian. It's good for you. Can we? Okay, so this is another way that you can know. Here's the other way that you can know what order to cut the wires in. Now, I don't know if you can actually see this until after you've already done the puzzle, but these discs also say Y Rob on them. And that is the order that you cut the wires in. So, yeah, I just happened to memorize that. Okay, I guess we can't actually look at what is on any of those floppy disks. So, Millie is our login, WWB 1958 is our password. And we are in as Millie Strathorn. Oh, but we don't have an employee ID, so we can't look at that yet. We'll have to come back. Not available. Not available. Report printing. Great. We'll check that out in a second. Here we go, passwords. The control room is actor. That is the password. So we need to find out how that's written in the Pigpen cipher, and we can get into that room. Missing beard and mustache ensemble. It's not in the prop room, because Millie said that was missing too. Randy Hendricks from marketing, sponsor a meeting. Overall ratings have dropped to unacceptable margins. We need to improve. Scripts. Hey, thank you for your submission. Everyone was very impressed by your creativity. However, we think your talent is wasted by something as mundane as this. I can help you find assistance in getting a literary agent or book publisher, because your talent would be much better not writing for our show. Can we implement better control of security codes and locks, please? The decoder for the control room is just silly. Copy. And Rick Arlen. I really feel the need to discuss Rick Arlen's attitude on set. We know he's a big star, but he's always late and ill-prepared and rude and ignores me. And that's just unacceptable. When I came on board, you guaranteed that no one would interfere with my directing, but I'm getting micromanaged by an actor without experience or talent in this field. Can't continue. let's discuss. Wow, strongly worded email by Lillian. And here we have a rat poison episode. This is trashed. Arrival of this pestilence. A strange woman moves into the abandoned Blackmore mansion. Friendly felines, Jackson's Wharf. Rat chasing the rats into the sea. At the end of the episode, it's revealed that the woman is the long-lost heir to the Jackson fortune. Oh my. What a time. That is a sample of Millie's writing, everybody. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Let's look at this one more time just to cement that password into my brain. Okay, so the password is actor. So A-C-T-E-R. We don't need to use these. Okay. So it's going to be downward corner, upward corner, downward corner with the dot, middle side with the dot, and then the middle with the dot. Okay, okay, great. Let's hopefully remember that.
I need something to make this work.
I've got something, Nancy.
I need something to make this work.
I don't know why
I need
this
something to make this work.
this is so
I need
hard.
something to make this work.
But you see, I'm clicking on it while it's outlined in red, and it should work. There we go. There's like a sweet spot that you have to click, I guess, in order to get that right. This isn't what I want. I want to go to the stairs. It's okay, we got it. I need something to make this work. Okay, actor. So, E-C-T-O-R. Perfect. Alright, I'm in. Here's the control room. Okay, we can play a security tape here. We can also, I believe, look at... Yeah, we can play the tape that we took from the bomb. Oh, can I not actually play it? Well... Oh, there it is. Okay, these controls are not working terribly well. The mouse is making it hard to slide. Okay, we don't want that. And that's not helpful either. Okay, looks like this is all volume.
Somewhere in this room is an explosive device and a boiler burning smithereens. Maybe one of them. Don't hide your debut out there a bit. Hello, Rick. Don't try to hide the light. The door's right. Did you get my first warning? Somewhere in this room is an explosive device and a boiler burning smithereens. Maybe one of them. Don't hide your debut out there a bit. Hello, Rick. Don't try to hide the light. The door's right. Did you get my first warning? Somewhere in this room is an explosive device and a boiler.
Okay, well, anyway, you can mess with that and try to figure out who did it. I don't think you can ever get a super clear voice on it. These are just buttons. But that's something that you can mess around with if you want to.
I need to find the key for this.
Oh, do I have the key? I do. Great, I want to turn that on. Now we can see inside that locked cabinet that we were looking at earlier. And we're also going to grab this security video. Maybe I can't watch it here, but we'll take it home and watch it. Back to Maddie's apartment. Okay, great. So now that we have turned that light on, we can go back over here. And now we have this, which shows us what this is supposed to be at. So, I think you need to move to 2 so that you can move. And great. That turns this thing on. And now that we've turned it on, we find that there's now a secret elevator hidden back here on the set. So let's see where it takes us. Down into a secret tunnel. Okay. And there's another hydraulic lift. And we are in that locked area of the prop room that we couldn't get to before. And what's this? This looks like the shirt that we found a piece ripped from up in the catwalks. And it belongs to Owen Spader. And his ID is 3/18/67/2001. 3/18/67/2001. Okay, so we can use that on the computer in Lillian's office. 3/18/67/2001. Great. We have some other random lost and found stuff. Cool. So that's what we wanted to see in here. 3/18/67/2001. I'm not using like a notepad or writing down any notes or taking pictures or anything, so I'm just trying to remember that. Ah, no, I need to walk away. Walk away. Leave me as you found me. To the world around me. Turn your back and walk away. Okay, so first password Millie, WWB 1958, and then oh, I need to look at that too. I forgot. Employee IT. Okay, 3/18/67/2001. 3/18/67/2001. Yes. Okay. Owen Spader. These are his punches. He's from the Powers Agency. Okay. So we should go snoop in Dwayne's office to try to find out more about this guy because he might be our culprit. Okay. This is a security point. Mr. Arlen complains. Mr. Arlen reports threats. Mr. Arlen receives a threat. Mr. Arlen receives a threat. Registers complaint. More threats. Threatening phone calls. Registers complaint. Registers complaint. Threatening note. Registers complaint. Chocolate's tainted. Poorly clamped Klieg light. Registers complaint. Dismantled bomb setup. Temporary employee diffuses. That's me. Government agencies notified for investigation. Finally! They probably should have been notified before now. Because this has been going on for quite some time. Alright. So, we'll go snoop in Dwayne's office here.
318 West 10th Street, please.
You got it.
Or try to. So, let's see if someone will let us in.
It's about time you showed up. I've been waiting 45 minutes for that pizza.
Oh, so loud. Okay, and unfortunately, Mr. Hess Grumbly, you are still not going to get your pizza, because I am not the pizza delivery person. But thank you so much for letting me into the building! Ooh, this tree is dead. It is very dead. Okay, Arlen leaving. I can't look at the one on the floor? Okay. Looks like Dwayne played Romeo. That's wild. He used to be an actor. Okay, we've got Ticket for the Angry Man, game of chess. Let's see. This room also has kind of weird navigation. Are these Maddie's parents, or why does he have a picture of Maddie's parents in here? Unless that's just Maddie with an actor. That also could be what is going on. Okay, so we have a book on French. So that love note that we found, it could be from Rick because he did greet us with entrevue, but it might have been from Dwayne, and I think it was because it had a bookmark on love phrases, which we saw in that note. So Dwayne is also in love with Maddie, and we have a love rectangle because Lillian and Maddie are in love with Rick. Rick is in love with Maddie. Dwayne is in love with Maddie. So much drama. Life is a soap opera after all. Okay, can I get into this drawer yet? I cannot. I need to find the key. Celebrities talk to teen girls. Read the article and explain why my daughter was not invited to this panel? Maddie Jensen is a household name and a role model. You are horrible. Why is Rick Arlen getting better press coverage than Maddie? We both know Maddie is the real star of the show. Call me and let's talk about what to do about this. Maddie's mom is kind of controlling, kind of overbearing, considering her daughter is a full-grown working actress with 6 Oscars. And yet Maddie's mom is in direct contact with her agent, giving him advice and telling him how to do his job. I'm sure that Dwayne absolutely loves that. Okay, so Art of Gentle Persuasion. What's this? This looks like the bomb that we found. Why do you have that, Dwayne? That kind of seems like maybe Dwayne rigged the tape recorder with the bomb to explode. Can I open this drawer too? No? Okay. Cool. Can't look in his trash. Oh, and here we have Spirit Gum, which is an adhesive used to attach fake beards and mustaches to an actor's face. Tickets to Rio de Janeiro. Isn't that the place that the jewel embezzler escaped to? That we read about in the newspaper? Interesting. I guess we could call people from here if we wanted to. Fortune cookie. Okay. And then we need the suitcase, or the briefcase code, which we actually get from over here in the room. I forgot to come over here earlier. So, we have a wallet. Why did he leave his wallet here? Don't you need that, Dwayne? Okay, so his phone number is 555-2900, so maybe we can call him later. 4377-6630, I think. I can't quite see that last number, but I think we're supposed to assume it's a 0. 4377-6630. So many numbers to remember in this game. Okay, 4377-6630. 4377 and 6630. Okay. Cool, so we got keys. We have a $5,000 check from Maddie, a notice of eviction, and your account is overdue. Oh wow, Dwayne is having trouble And here is a credit card bill that is unpaid. Okay, so Dwayne is having really major money problems. Really badly. And here we have client files. So here's Rick Arlen. His real name is Abertusky. But he changed it to Rick Arlen. And here's his resume. I would have loved to see him play Bottom in A Midsummer Night's Dream. That would have been really funny. Emergency contact doctor. What's my mother going to do? Okay, so there's all of that. Nancy Drew, that's me. Here's my file, not filled out yet. And Maddie Jensen. Mother is Joan. And Maddie has much more experience than Rick, and her skills include kickboxing, ninja throwing stars, and she's good with children. Also lizard wrangling and kite flying, among other things. Maddie is just talent out the wazoo. Okay. Cool. So that is Dwayne's office. And I think we saw all of the important stuff. So now...
Hey, taxi!
Where to, lady?
7226 Lexington Avenue, please.
On my way.
We're gonna go back.
It's locked.
Oops, forgot my keys. We're gonna go back and watch the security video that we found. Wait, what's this? Ticking? Another bomb? Oh no, for Nancy Drew. I should probably run and not open the box. Luckily, it was only a clock. This is your final warning, Nancy Drew. Mind your own business. Go back to your little life. Leave town now, or you won't be so lucky. Wow. Okay, let's watch this video. Oh, no, first. It is not intuitive for me. I would want to put the video in first.
I need something to make this work.
I
need something to make this
What
work.
do you mean? Nancy.
I need something to make this work.
I've got the videotape right here. Thank you. Okay. And there we have somebody doing a super fantastic monster walk in a weird beard and sunglasses. I wish I could walk like that guy. Wait. That's the same outfit. Is that Dwayne Powers? So he was the one wearing a fake beard and mustache? Does this mean that Owen Spader is Dwayne Powers? Now wait, I just remembered, I think there might be something else. Oh, I hope I didn't miss something in Dwayne's office because I don't think I can get back in. Oh no, this will be bad. Okay, we're gonna set it to daytime. I need to go talk to people about Owen Spader. And hopefully that will be enough to trigger the end game sequence.
Hello, here's my
We're almost there.
Hello, Ms. Drew. Thank you. You may proceed.
Thank you. Okay, we're gonna go ask everybody about Owen. Hopefully.
Entrez-vous.
Hey, Rick.
Hello, Miss Drew. I see you can't get enough of me. Do I drive you wild?
Tell me, Rick, do you know a guy by the name of Owen Spader?
Yeah, I know Owen. He was with the Beekman Theater, wasn't he? Yeah, he's kind of short and stocky. Oh, don't tell me you're seeing him. Don't break my heart, love.
Oh, listen, I gotta go, Rick. Be careful, okay?
Stay beautiful.
He really does look so sad that I'm seeing Owen and not him.
It's open. Have you found anything out yet?
Tell me, do you know someone by the name of Owen Spader?
No, that doesn't ring a bell. Wait, no. No, I'm pretty good at names, but I've never heard of him.
Well, I'll see you later, Maddie.
Bye, Nancy.
Okay. I don't think we have to call Dwayne to win the game.
It's you again. What do you want?
Well, can you tell me something about Owen Spader?
No, I can't tell you something about Owen Spader. Why should I? It's none of your business.
Well, I'll let you get back to your business.
Goodbye.
I don't think we have to call Dwayne to win the game, and I'm running a little short on time, so if I can avoid it, I'm going to.
Do you know where I can find Owen Spader? He's a stagehand, I believe.
Good luck finding him. I've yet to meet him face to face, even though he signs out props all of the time.
I should get back to the set. Goodbye.
Come back soon.
Okay, so I think that's all we need to do is just talk to everyone about Owen.
Hey, taxi!
Where to, lady?
7226 Lexington Avenue, please.
On my way.
Yes, okay, and then that triggers this phone call.
Hello?
I don't have much time to explain. Can you meet me at the studio later tonight? I know you won't have any trouble getting in.
And a mysterious phone call from Lillian. She wants us to meet her at the studio tonight. So let's set it to nighttime. And the password is 3689.
Where can I take you today, miss?
1999 Broadway, please.
What can I take you today, miss? Alright, and this is the end game sequence, everybody. Starting right now. We are so close to solving this mystery.
I need something to make this work.
Like a key card?
I need something to make this work.
Nancy.
I need something to make this work.
I don't know how to
I
help
see
you.
our Miss Snoop has shown up.
Yeah, Lillian, now tell me everything.
Lillian, I think you should leave your act to professionals. I can see right through you.
Yeah, well, I hope you can see through the act of whoever's sending these letters because I just got one.
Don't try to be an actor, Lillian. You're not one.
Right. How am I supposed to believe that?
You think you're so smart. Well, here it is. Proof positive.
Oh, you actually have it with you. Thinking of blackmail, my pet? Not if I blackmail you first. Ha ha ha! Think you'll find out who I am? And I thought you hated Rick too, but you're in love with him. Sold on his stupid smile and good looks. He's a puppet disguised as an actor. And that's what he is, a phony, a ladder climber. Where have we heard that before? But he'll fall so far down no one will ever be able to find him again. And I'll push you down too. What's in store for Rick is coming your way too. Stop playing detective and pretend it never happened. You'll be happier and more alive.
Now do you believe me? Who could be doing this? You must know.
Alright, and I think, based on the ladder climber stuff, and the bomb and all of that, and also the fact that Owen Spader in the hallways looked like Dwayne Powers, that's who I think it is.
Dwayne Powers? But why on earth would he?
Dwayne is a very dangerous individual, ready to risk lives to accomplish his deadly campaign against Rick. Once we catch him in the act, the safer we'll all be.
That is correct, Ms. Drew. And now for the bonus round. Name the washed-up director and interfering actress who will be dead in a matter of minutes. Hurry up, contestants. Time's running out.
It's him! Up in the control room! And he's locked us in!
Lillian, hide!
Why, hello, Ms. Drew. I only followed Lillian here, but I've trapped both of you. Your deaths will make a wonderful end to Act 1. Rick Arlen's death will be the climax to this little soap opera I've produced. I'm calling it One Death to Die.
Dwayne, why? Why do you hate Rick so much? Maddie and Lillian have more reason to hate him than you do.
More reason than I? Rick Arlen has to die, and I'll tell you why. Because he killed me. He killed Dwayne Powers!
He killed Dwayne Powers!
How did you pull this off?
I disguised myself as Owen Spader to gain access to the studio. I had everyone fooled, but then you came along and found out too much.
Dwayne, don't do anything you'll regret. There's still time to let us go.
No! I made them stars. I did it all. And how did Rick repay me? By leaving me and destroying my business. Once he left, I lost all of my clients except for Maddie.
Didn't I already ask this?
How did you pull this off?
Enough! Words.
Words!
You will soon see that I am a man of action. I'll come down for the final close-up. I'm gonna write you two out of the script forever. So sorry about your short-lived career, Miss Drew.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! Panic! Oh no, oh, okay, that didn't do anything. And get ready for a lot of noise, everybody. Okay. Oh, this stresses me out. This is like one of my least favorite endgame challenges. And this is why I did junior mode, because it is much easier. Alright, we made it. We're saved. We did it! We win! This is my favorite part of this game. Other than Rick's face in the magazine.
It's curtains for you, Miss Drew. What's going on in here? Hey, you! This is the guy we've been looking for.
Get him, Ralph! Yeah!
Congratulations, Nancy. You've solved the case.
Way to go, Ralph.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Now. Case closed. Dear Bess,
nice.
Another mystery solved. Dwayne is now awaiting trial for his attempted murder and has publicly apologized for his crimes. Lillian has moved out to California and is directing her first film. But the best news is about Maddie and Rick. They finally decided to tie the knot. Well, as Serena and Rory. But who knows? Perhaps it'll rub off on them. There's always hope. Love, Nancy.
Oh, good. So I told you when we met Ralph that he was the hero. He's the best character in this game. And he saved us at the end. Truly, truly a real G. So I'm glad that Lillian is happy. She's moving on with her life. She's gotten over Rick, or at least she's moving forward, moving out to California, directing a film. And who knows, maybe Maddie and Rick will get together. They're still doing the show, and their characters got married, and maybe with Lillian and Dwayne out of the way, they can finally be happy. I'm most glad, though, from that letter to know that Ralph got a donut. That is the thing that I find most satisfying about that letter at the end. So, there it is, everybody. That is Stay Tuned for Danger. Vast improvement animation-wise and just overall game mechanics-wise from Secrets Can Kill. There's still a lot to be improved as the games go on, but I like this game. I think it's a really solid one. There's our list of voice talent. Apparently, Roger Jensen was going to play Owen Spader, but we don't ever get to actually hear him talk. Same person played both Ralph and Dwayne, so that's fun. We see that voice actor in future games. I believe we see the actress who plays George again as George. We might see Bess again. I think maybe Bess is the same in the next one too. But I might be wrong about that. Maybe this is the only time we see this actress for Bess. I know this is the only time that we see this Ned. Yeah. So, that is Stay Tuned for Danger. I think it's a good one. And we will continue this marathon, hopefully soon. But for now, that is this game. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Thank you for watching, everybody. See you later.